Is it good to go to UK? Is it good to move to England? Well, if you're from a poor country, maybe it is good for you. But if you're from a country with a modern lifestyle or from the European Union, you must take into account that United Kingdom pension system is broken. Is broken in many parts. Is broken on many sides because pension system in UK is different than you may think. If you go to UK, you must understand, if you move to UK, to England or Scotland or Wales or North Ireland, you need to know that you may have to go forever. And I don't know if this is a good idea to go to forever somewhere. Why? Why is that? Why is that? Why is that if you move to UK, for example, if you're a nurse or if you're a doctor, why would you have to go there forever? Why? Why would you have to go forever to United Kingdom? There is a simple question. Pension system in UK is much different than many people think. For example, ladies and gentlemen, pension system in UK says that pension age is much higher than before. Just pensioners, they could go into retirement just at the age of 60. Now that is 67 and 68. Some of the pensioners, some of the workers, that they can go a little bit faster at the age, let's say, 66 and few months. However, soon the most of the people in United Kingdom will get their pension if they apply and if they are allowed at the age of 67 and then at the age of 68. That wouldn't be so bad because pension age is growing in many countries in Europe. However, in France, they've got problem because they are putting pension age 2 or 3 years up from 60 to 62 and they don't want to allow it. However, in many European states, the pension age is quite high, 66, 67. But the next most important thing about living in UK is that UK got out of the European Union. So for people from European Union, any people from European Union, it could be quite mad idea to go to the country outside of the European Union, because there is so much countries in the European Union that pay much more than in United Kingdom, and pension system is attached within the European Union. The problem with the UK pension is that UK pension is not the same for everybody. The pension is not granted forever. If you work, you think that you will get your pension maybe at age of 60. You can go to Greece for retirement. You can become pensioner. But this is not so easy now. It used to be like this, but now is different. UK pension is at danger for many people. First of all, UK pension system is changing every day. Every year. Every year there are different rules or changes to pension age or to pension size. Yes, exactly. People don't know that they may lose a big portion of their pension if they leave United Kingdom in the future, when they reach pension age. For example, people even don't know around the world, like many people from European Union, that pensions from UK are not indexed, are not rising. That the pensions from UK are not rising like pensions for people staying in United Kingdom. I give you an example. Let's say you are European and you have reached the pension age in UK, let's say 68, and you have still power to go around the world, and you want to go, let's say, to Australia or Canada or Thailand. If you go there, if you go there, let's say for 10 years or 5 years, that means at the moment, law says your pension will not go up together with the inflation. Your pension will be frozen at the point you left UK. UK pension system says that pension is not something that is yours and that you can take it with you. No, you cannot take it with you the way you think. People think that if they work, let's say for 40 years, they reach the pension age, and then if they go for, let's say, 10 years to Thailand because they love Thai people, that pension will be fine. That when the inflation is rising, the pension will be put up. But this is not the case, because United Kingdom has this kind of list. And it is good. It's not good to be on this list, and this is not good to be on this list. If you a country, let's say Thailand and Canada and Australia and many other places around the world, they are on the list, and list says that if you go to one of these countries like Thailand, Australia, or Canada, your pension will not be developed in the way that it is for people that are living, let's say, in Croatia or Greece or England at the moment. There is something like triple lock, and pension money to be worth the same as last year ago. They must top up your pension for the inflation, let's say. Inflation was 10%, so you got pension £1,000. So your pension, new pension from the next year should be £1,100, so 10% more. Your pension must rising. If your pension doesn't rise, then that means you are losing money. And if you go to Thailand, or if you go to Australia at the moment, or Canada, let's say for 10 years, let's say for 10 years, and inflation will be 15% a year or 10% a year. For example, in Europe there is inflation 10%. In Lithuania there is 20%. In Greece, in Croatia, in many places, in Bulgaria, in Romania, in Poland, in Slovakia, inflation is 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 22%. Even in in Spain and in Netherlands, there is around 10% inflation. So if you go abroad with your pension, with your UK pension, after 40 years of work, of hard work, you go to Thailand because you love Thailand, your pension may lose every year. That means if you had £1,000 at the age of 68 and you stay in Thailand for 10 years, your pension still will be £1,000 in next 10 years. However, pension for people, the same pension for people living in the United Kingdom will be, let's say, £2,000 or £2,500. Moreover, if you come back to UK, they will put your pension back to the level that people have in UK. Because pension is the same for all people. There is a minimal pension, that's it. And if you want more, you need to invest in a private equity, which you cannot get before 55, which is mad. Even in Poland, you can invest and get your money back at any time you want. So this is another step that says, oh, I don't like your pension system. Give me a sec, I need to get a sip of coffee. Yeah, my beloved coffee. Now that's few sips. Okay, coming back to pension system in UK. And moving to UK. So, you must understand that leaving UK to country without agreement with UK means you've got shit pension. You can come back, but if you don't have passport at the moment, you may not be allowed to come back, even that you have pension from UK. You need to get passport. The most of people have passport after 40 years of living. In some countries they become British, etc. But some of them not. If you don't have, if you're 68 and you leave UK and you going abroad to Thailand, let's say for 10 years, and you don't have passport, your pension is going down every year because of the inflation and situation around the world. And then you find out that, oh, my pension is too low to live even in cheap Thailand, which is not cheap, very cheap now, anyway. And you may think, oh, okay, I want to come back to UK because I don't have money. They may not allow you to come back. And then let's say if you're Polish or Slovakian or Hungarian or Croatian or whatever, and you may, think, I go to Poland, then my pension will be will rise to level people have in UK. No, this is not the case. It can be indexed at the moment, but will not come back to the level from UK. Moreover, more countries can go to the list. More countries can get place on the list that UK have. UK has a list. And every country can be on list soon because UK doesn't have money. They are putting pension age up because they don't have money for pension. It's obvious. They have changed also before you had to work 30 years to get minimum pension. But now, to get minimal pension, you need to work 35 years. Before you could get pension at the age of 60 with 30 years working. Now you have to work 35 years, and in the future, you may have to work 40 years. They may change it, like in Norway or somewhere else. In many countries, you have to work 40 years, and you get your pension at age of, let's say, 67 or 68. So they may change it for 40. They may change it for 45. Because if you're 20 and you work 45 years, you will be 65. But pension age is 68. Even more, you can work 3 more years. Another thing, they've got this limit, 10 years. Even if you are a British person and you worked less than 10 years, you will not get even £1, even 1 penny of pension. None. Zero. You will not get pension. Sorry, sip of coffee. You will not get any, nothing, none. Zero. They may change it. You think if you work 11 years you will get a bit of pension at the pension age? Well, they may change it for 15 years, for 20 years, for 25 years. And I bet they will. They will do this. This is what they did. They will do this again probably. They may not, but they may do this. And even if you get passport, you will work 19 years, they will change for 20 years, you will leave UK, you will not get a pension from them. They may do this. They are allowed to do this. International law doesn't say nothing. This is what they're doing. The situation is worsening. Yeah? Another thing. Okay, you may think, okay, I will get the private pension. But private pension is a little bit shit. I'm sorry for the saying, but you cannot get money from your private equity invested in stocks, etc. before 55. Before the age of 55. Must be over 55, and you can get money from the workplace pension. It's workplace pension is quite good because you get a lot of money from employer and from government, and you put some money, and altogether it is invested. Okay. However, you cannot get it out for 20 years or 30 years. In Poland, you can put and you can get it out. You can put like this money in stock market, in pension products, and you can get your money out, which is very good, because nobody would want it in Poland if they didn't allow people to get out their money from stock market. Because Polish people, let's say, don't believe government, because they know what is coming. They know it. But you see what is happening in UK. Pension is rising and rising. Money is not enough. Inflation is rising. Requirements for pension age, for working years, limits are rising and rising very fast. Another thing, UK is not in European Union. So now they are struggling to transfer their economy. And this may last for 10 years, for 15 years. Now it is very difficult time for United Kingdom because they will be protecting their economy, and they're trying to change economy to something else. So earnings are not going up as fast as inflation, etc., like around the world. But I believe, I don't like actually pension. I believe that people should invest their monies by themselves, because it is the most important that your money is yours. Don't depend on government. You should have your wealth, not some kind of pension that says, if you go, you will not get it. You worked for 50 years, but you will not get your pension back. And this is the point that people should take into account moving to UK from country that have much better system, pension system, or they can move maybe to another country. But remember, if you move to Deutschland, to Germany, or to Netherlands, or to Norway, it is not so easy lemon squeezy. It could be even much worse, because European Union can collapse. If you think that pension is something that you're going for, you are lost already. You need money. You need investing. You need wealth. Don't depend on pension. On the other hand, UK is still very good place to make business. However, it is not so good like before. However, they got very low taxes, very good, easy to do business. Their clerks are not like, they don't mess around with you. They let you do the business. They give you low taxes. Well, if you getting richer, then taxes are rising, but you can open companies. You've got offshore places where you can hide your money. This is UK. However, this is very hard to do business with the European Union now. That's why they're transferring for next 10, 15 years. But the situation, the situation in 2020 and situation in Ukraine, it is covering situation in European Union, and it is covering situation in United Kingdom. This is truth. So, the most of the workers go somewhere because they want to get the job. And people who want to get a job, they tend to think about pension. Pension is one of the main outcomes of your job. Because you go to work, you pay into pension system, and you want to get your pension for your living during your retirement age. However, as we can see, not everything is like we think. In reality, it is opposite. And you cannot depend on someone or some countries. You cannot depend that they will provide for you in next 20, 30 or 40 years quite a decent return for your working time. Thank you. Subscribe, like, comment. Bye.